Shalom, everyone. Today I wanted to show you some symbols that have to do with the Jewish people and with Israel. And the way I want to show it to you is by showing you this thing that I have in my house. I brought this from Israel. Thought it might be handy one day, and it is. This is a mold. You can see there's a hole on this side and it's sticking out on the other side. And you can see that there's writing on it because my kids often take it to school whenever they have a show and tell about Israel. They would take this with them and show the symbols of Israel and explain what they represent. And the writing is so that they don't get mixed up which one is which. And I want to tell you what those symbols are and what they represent. So what you can see here is Magen David. There's two of them, 1, 2. And Magen David is the Star of David. I can tell it's the Star of David because it has 6 points instead of the usual 5. And Magen David is the symbol of Israel. It's on the Israeli flag. You would usually, when you draw it, you would usually draw it in the color, some sort of shade of blue, as it is on the flag. So a lot of people wear a chain with Magen David on them. And it's just a generally well-known symbols that represents Jewish people. These two things both have to do with the holiday Hanukkah. I can tell that this one is not a regular menorah. This is a Hanukkah because I counted the candles and there's 9 of them here. A regular menorah, the one that is used as a candle holder at the temple, is that one has 7 candles. So this is how you can tell the difference between a Hanukkah and a menorah. Menorah has 7 candles, Hanukkah has 9, because we have 8 days of Hanukkah plus Shamash, and menorah generally just has 6 candles and a Shamash in the middle. So this one is a Hanukkah, and it goes together with the Sevivon dreidel. Sevivon is the spinning top that kids use to play with during Hanukkah. And this thing, Luchot HaBrit, we just had this holiday. This is what we usually, when we think about Luchot HaBrit, we think about Passover because this is what Moses brought down from Mount Sinai. And those are the 10 commandments that tell you what not to do. Thou shalt not, this and that. So these are the 10 commandments. This thing is a shofar. Shofar is a horn that we mostly associate with Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year. And Rosh Hashanah is when we blow the shofar traditionally. There are several other holidays, several other times of the year when we use the shofar, but Rosh Hashanah is the one that associates with it the most. Another thing that we have here is this. This is the Torah scroll, and it's the part of the Bible, the Old Testament, that is usually handwritten and is kept at the synagogue in a special cupboard, the Torah cupboard, and is only taken out on special occasions. And this is where it's usually very ornamented and very lavish on the outside, and it's the scroll is usually kept under key and lock and was only being taken out on special occasions like bar mitzvahs and special high holidays and Simchat Torah, of course. This here, it's upside down. Here, this one says Chai. Chai means alive, and it's a very popular symbol in Israel. And I think comes from the sentence Am Yisrael Chai. The Israeli people are alive, and it's something that we wear for good luck. It's usually on a necklace around your neck, on a pendant. Also, all the Jewish letters are represented by numbers. And in Gematria, when you put together the letters Chet and Yud, you get the number 18, which is considered to be a lucky number. So when you wear it, you're lucky. So it's also kind of one of the symbols of Israel. If you see someone wearing these two letters on their neck probably means they're Jewish. So another reason I'm showing you this is because here's what I did. I've ordered this thing. This is a plaster, and it's very easy to use. What I did was, there are instructions on the back here. You get one of those, you get a bag full with this white powder, and what you do is you mix it with a little bit of water, and you get liquid plaster, and then you can pour it into your mold, and then when it dries, you get these. See, this is my chai and my Chanukiah, Luchot Abrit, Shofar, Magen David number 1, Magen David number 2, Savivon, and the Torah scroll. So what you do is, it's very children friendly. There's clear instructions of how much water to use and how much plaster to use, and you just mix it up. You pour it into a mold, and when it's done, it's a fun thing for kids to color. So you can turn it into a magnet, or if you have a bigger mold, then you can just make a statue, put it up somewhere on the mantle. And it's something that the kids can help you do from the beginning to the end. They can help you mix. There's a little bit of powder going into the air when you spill it, so maybe just put a scarf over your face or something, and it's very easy. The kids can just mix it up with a plastic spoon or one of those popsicle sticks, and you pour it into the mold. It's a liquid. You pour it into the mold. Technically it's pretty dry after about an hour, but I like to leave it overnight to just make sure. And when it's done, you can use any kind of acrylic or gouache colors to color it over, and it's a very fun activity to do at home. Obviously not everyone has special molds in the house. What I do have is, like, for example, I have these ice molds that I ordered. I don't even remember why. They're very cute. I saw them and I saw, like, oh, this is cute. My son loves dinosaurs. I should order those. So I use those to make tiny little dinosaur molds. And I'm gonna let my son color those. See, 1, 2, and 3. You can use any kind of silicone molds that you have around the house, like ice molds or cupcake molds, or there's like those large cookie molds that you can make shaped cookies. Oh, there's another one. I have this mold that I also just thought it was cute and just ordered just in case, and I just had it lying around, and I wanted to show you how I pop them out. The mold it's best if it's not very solid. So like this one is silicone, and all you have to do is press the back and it just pops out. See, what is this one? It's a little birdie. And we have, I don't even remember. Oh, it's a castle. This one is a castle. And I have here an elephant. A smiley sun. And an umbrella. And I think this is a strawberry. Yes, it's a strawberry. So these are very easy to pop because they're very flexible and they just come out. But the plastic molds, they're also, if it's a specialized mold that it's built to just pop out, because it's non-sticky. It's very smooth on the inside, and you just turn it over and give it a little tap and they fall out. If you don't have any sort of molds in the house, you can always take some Play-Doh, make a bowl out of Play-Doh, take something you want to replicate, put it in the Play-Doh, make an impression of it, take it out, and just pour your plaster, your liquid plaster, into the Play-Doh mold. And when it's completely dried, peel the Play-Doh away. I think should work no problem. I haven't tried it myself, but just anything that is more or less soft and you can squish the mold out, you can use that for creating your little plaster shapes, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to let the kids color them. And that's all for me today. See you next time.